I'll like have that idea or like realize, oh, that's the person I need to reach out to,
It's a
or I
cliche,
should have asked this question.
but you really start with
There was
the
a
people
story
you know
a few months ago
your
now
immediate
about a woman named Sandra Bland.
For me, the things that I really find to be the most awesome are when a radio doc can take you to a place where they actually like reconstruct a physical place that you feel like you're walking inside of. It's almost like reading in that sense. And so in a way you get to own it because it's your visual mindscape that you created for yourself. So my name is Veronica Simmonds and I'm an independent radio producer and media artist, I guess you'd say. Pitching is kind of the whole game. Like pretty much all you will ever be doing as a freelancer is pitching. I don't know if you know the line ABC, always be closing. Really, it's like ABP, always be pitching. Because even as you're closing a pitch, like nailing it down and setting up the work, you should still be pitching for the next project. Because the way that this work works is that maybe someone picks up a pitch and then it'll take like maybe a couple of weeks or a month or something and you'll make that. And then you're gonna need the next thing lined up. So you really have to constantly be seeking out ideas and pitching them nonstop. I make radio for a variety of different outlets and I have my own personal projects. I have a project called Braidio where I braid hair on the radio. Could you introduce yourself and maybe describe where we are right now?
I'm Siobhan. We are at In Burdock Brewery in the cellar.
It's just a really interesting, bizarre interviewing technique that I have. I find it really disarms people in a way and gets them to open up about things that they do in their life and their work, which I'm always fascinated with, but then also to talk about more generally about people's relationship with their hair and how that affects them. I feel like the biggest thing as a freelancer is that you have to be honest with yourself about your time and your capacity. Sometimes it'll happen that like 4 or 5 of your pitches will come back to you at the same time. And then it's really on you to know what you can do in a certain given time and really break that cycle down for each project so that you can be honest with your editors about when you're gonna get something to them. And you need to bug people about paying you because you're not just gonna get a bi-weekly check. People also will forget because they have a lot of freelancers that they're dealing with and working with. And as much as you think that you're number one, like you're maybe further down on other people's lists, so you have to pester. Okay, so I work often for many different people at any given time, and I've got a lot of projects going on, and all of those projects have a lot of audio files, and audio files are big, and they can get really messy really fast, especially if you're interviewing like over 20 people for a given project. So it's really, really crucial early on when you're like just starting to like make a system that works for you so that you can know what you have in your files maybe a year or 2 years from now.
Absolutely. I'm getting better and better at being able to recommend the perfect beer for a person based on what they say they like, even if they think that they aren't going to like it because they have some prejudice.
This guy for this. Are you ready?
Yeah. Oh, what? It's amazing.
So often as a freelancer, you are working alone. That is just the reality. Your eyes will get tired, your hands will get kind of tired, and you will hit a wall. But like whenever that moment happens, instead of just like getting frustrated and like going and like watching a YouTube video or something, I will stand up and be like, what do I need? Maybe I need to go to a coffee shop and just be around other people. Maybe I need to go for a swim and get into the water and be with nobody. The important thing is to never be scared to like change your environment. And the beauty of being a freelancer is that you can do that so easily. Like you're not in a cubicle and you don't have to be there 9 to 5. So use that, you know, and like use the fact that like you've created this like really flexible life for yourself. So like be flexible, which is always the best. And then back up all your files and back them up twice and always be backing up forever and ever. Amen.